Hey, what's up? We're Eratoxica, and you're watching
LUSOBEAT.com.
Okay, Eratoxica, thank you for being with LUSOBEAT and the LUSOBEAT audience. Thank you for inviting me into your practice area.
Cheeto was studying at Berklee School of Music in Boston. When we met him, he was doing a show. He graduated and he moved out to LA.
The bass. We have a new bass guy, as you can see, Chris Costello.
Chris, can you wave?
That's me. I'm really good.
All right.
Chris has been a great addition. We recently lost Helder, who was part of the band for 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. So we now have Chris.
You said we lost him, man, because like he died.
No, I mean we lost him as a player
We
here.
can't find him. Right.
So if anybody knows where Elder is, if you could please contact us.
Call the 800 number at the bottom of the
Just
screen.
a reward.
No, and all kidding aside, Chris has been a great addition and things are working well.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure being here. It was kind of a surprise. I got a phone call about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, and never expected to be here today, but here I am.
We've been working on In So Deep for, I'd say, about a year now. All-American album, first time we're doing that. A good product, we worked hard on it, and we're proud of what we have.
Yeah, the album consists of 9 songs, all rock and roll. Prince will be out soon, and you know, the album release is going to come up very shortly.
We as a band write the music, we come down to practice, we jam, and we kind of work all together to come up with the music. I try to do most of the lyrics. We get some help sometimes from Mario Costa Jr. For the most part, myself, Mario, and I think my sister wrote a little bit. Personal experiences, things that are going on, things that have happened, stuff that sticks out in your mind that you just dwell upon and you come up with some more. I think it could be related to personal experiences and also being on the outside looking at other people and seeing how they react and how they live. I think my favorite song on this album is It's Okay, which is it's a rock beat, it's a really cool groove, it's great lyrics, that's my favorite.
They kind of all become your favorites.
Yeah, all 9 of the songs are...
It cost us so much money, we don't even like to
They're all
discriminate
favorites
anymore. They're all favorites.
There's no discrimination, they're all good songs. This new album is geared towards our dedicated fans, the American market, which is a new market for us, you know, in the Portuguese scene. Our first album, you know, did well, is still doing well. Its quality, its energy is right up there with the top 10. This new album, we really don't know what we're going to expect in the American market, to tell you the truth. We're going to send it out to, you know, every radio station known to mankind, and we'll see who actually plays. Yeah, Eratoxica puts out quality product. We spend a lot of time and a lot of money with these projects. This one, by far, has been the most expensive, has been the most time-consuming. We wanted to make sure it was perfect from mixing to mastering to artwork to the wrapping of the CD. I think we've accomplished all those in a nutshell, so we'll just have to wait and see what the general public feels after it comes out. Yes, 7 of the 9 songs on this new album recorded at the original studio. Bopanik Musik recently did 2 new songs in Boston, Sanctum Sound, one of the top studios in Boston right now. We feel that we have a really good product. We'll see what happens.
March 24th was great. Went to compete in Portugal in a competition called the Arena Rock, and the winner of that competition ends up playing in front of about 50,000 people in one of the oldest rock festivals in Portugal, which is called Vila dos Mouros. A great experience. We played alongside some pretty popular Portuguese bands. The first time we played there in the competition was in Moita. We actually made it to the second round, which is kind of considered the finals. The second time we played was in Famalicão, which is up north. Unfortunately, we didn't win the whole thing, but we got it. Some great experience. We also played a couple of other shows out there. One was in iInterview, which is in Viseu, and the other one was in Portuguese Music Artist Eratoxica, which is an awesome show. Excellent sound and lighting, close to the wall sound.
Initially, there was 127 bands who had sent in their materials. to be included in the Arena Rock competition, and they only chose 24. So right there, I think we should all be very proud of even making the top 24 bands. Then when we got to Moita, we had to play against 3 other bands, which are all from the same area. One from right there in Moita, another one from, so they were all their local, Lisbon bands. And we were kind of stunned to find out that the votes included crowd participation also, which at that point we were like, damn, we don't have anybody here. But we got on stage, we did our show like we always do, we had high energy. I think we kicked some ass, and we won them over. We won that competition and we made it to the finals.
Found out through WJFD one morning, driving home, sent in our material the following day. The people there at Arena Rock were even surprised on how we found out about it, because it was more of a national thing in Portugal. We were the only band from the US that participated, alongside bands from Brazil, Spain, Argentina, and Ireland.
I actually came up with that name. I think it was like the first name we came up with, but it was a long search of names. Like, we'd come down with 200 names, scratch this, scratch that. Finally, it just, the time came down to crunch time, and I was like, you know what? This is a cool name. Everybody was just
Wasn't it
originally it was Eratoxica, but we had a completely different meaning, which it's not even a cool story, so we're gonna go with the fake story. No, just kidding. But yeah, the original meaning, it's just a funny, involved story, but whatever it is, came to be Eratoxica, and
So it doesn't really stand for anything at this moment in time.
not at this moment.
It's
That
very
time it
unique. Absolutely trademarked. No one's gonna take that name. It's very unique, actually. We redid an Amália Fado, Povo Clave no Rio, in our style of rock. Do that song as a cover/rock thing, just to keep the peace with the people, because our album was very controversial when it came out in this area. There was a lot of negativity, a lot of people.
If you play it backwards, you hear the devil.
Yeah, you hear the devil.
In Portuguese.
A lot of people just talking negative about it. It's too crazy. No one's gonna play it. Well, you know what? It made the top album of WJFD in 2004. It's probably the most played album of the area on WJFD. It's played all over in Canada and California.
Portugal.
People were waiting for that different sound, which thanks to Eratoxica, they finally got it. And it's okay to be different once in a while.
The Complex World Tour DVD was to show our fans the patience that I have to deal with these guys. That's
how much we swear.
That's what the basis.
How many times you could say the F word in what, an hour and a half?
We wanted to capture. We wanted the audience, our fans, to see what it is to be Eratoxica. We have a lot of fun on the road. We love what we do, and we just wanted to portray that to our fans and show them what we're about.
A lot of those videos weren't when we shot them. Weren't really.
They were home videos.
They were just home videos. They were shot with Sergio's camcorder, and when we decided to do a DVD is when we started going through everybody's closet and taking out all these old videos, and we started going through them and the coolest stuff.
And then we did the live video shooting in Madeira Vale, a big part of the concert, part of the DVD, and in Toronto's Wonderland Park. Which were, 2 good shows, good fans, good public.
And those little spoofs and excerpts, contrary to popular belief, they were not rehearsed. That was a lot of having a camera on and not realizing it was on.
All natural.
Dennis also directed 2 of our videos, which was Kenyesh 2 and the Complex World video, which we shot over at
Lupos.
Diesel, which is the old Strand building.
Which is now the Roxy.
Which is now the Roxy, which next week I don't know what it's going to be. But yeah, Dennis, I think he did a great job in capturing our style and what we were looking for.
Actually, I've known Dennis for about 20 years. He videotaped me in a local cereal commercial, but the producers decided it was not to be used because I was a little too husky at that time. And they decided to use me in a Pop Sick commercial instead, which did great wonders for our Portuguese community selling Pop Sick.
They know him as, oh, that kid's playing guitar. He's the Pop Sick
He
boy.
even has his little charm here.
And his,
The
his,
Baker
here's
boy.
what he got paid in.
Yeah.
So look out, Pillsbury Doughboy. Here comes Sergio Popsick Boy.
You know how, when Portuguese babies are born, you usually get the gold chain. You know, they have the gold chain with all the charms. This was Sergio's charm right here when he was growing up.
The Pillsbury Doughboy. That was his inspiration.
www.eratoxica.com
Or myspace.com/Eratoxica.
Guys, thank you very much for the time. Thank you for inviting me and the LUSOBEAT audience to your practice space. And we'll see you real soon on the album release party.
Thanks.
Thank you. Peace.